I currently think that Physical Beerus is the best EZA in the game right now. And the reason why I say that is because he is a slot 1 unit, provided you're able to get this guy's orbs. You get his orbs, and this guy can get up to 70% damage reduction. That's 7 orbs though. Do keep in mind, that is quite a bit, but the thing is that this guy can get up to 40% damage reduction, only 3 key spheres, which is very, very doable each turn. But provided this guy does get you those 7 orbs, this guy is just in complete dominant force. So Physical Beerus's EZA information dropped yesterday. I didn't really do a video on his EZA information until now. Well, from yesterday, because I was so hyped about the new Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I believe that there is a new baby card. I think it's a baby banner unit card. I didn't see what he does. We're not going to talk about him. I don't think he's that important. I think the two most important factors is this Physical Beerus EZA, as well as the new LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who is far and away the best unit in the game. If you say that Bulma's still better, I think you're coping. I'm just going to say that outright. The new Super Saiyan 4 Goku is fucking ridiculous. Go watch the Choose video or Dokkan World's video. He is completely, easily number 1. I don't even think it's close. Bulma's great, for sure, but I still think that Super Saiyan 4 Goku, now, after seeing what he can do, is the best unit in the game, and he is a great addition to GT Heroes. They gave us exactly what we needed, a slot 1 Super Saiyan 4 unit. Thank you, Dokkan. He has shocking speed, he has GT, so he's going to be helping out those Super Saiyan 4 units. That guy's going to be an absolute dominant force. You're going to be running double of him, run him as a leader, run him as a friend support unit, and it's just going to be ridiculous. So the focus of today's video is talking about Physical Beerus' EZA and why I currently think that he is the number 1 EZA. And I pretty much have already said it. This guy can get up to 70% damage reduction. I know getting 7 key spheres is a bit much, but the thing is that he'll still be fine with 3 key spheres. And let's go ahead and just go from top to bottom. So Physical Beerus, his EZA, let me just go ahead and make sure it looks good on this screen. Okay, it looks good. Alright, so his leader skill is now, of course, 170% across the board, because inside his pre-EZA, he only had 130% to HP, and then, of course, he had 170% to attack and defense, which was obviously fine back then. But now, he's just a flat 170 leader skill, 3 key 170% across the board to Realm of Gods and Exploded Rage. Cool that they buffed his leader skill up from his HP 130 to 170 across the entire board. And I would probably say the most underwhelming thing about him, which we're about to get into, is his super attack effect of him just stacking attack. And I mean, greatly lowering attack is powerful for sure, but I think that had they gave him stacking attack and defense, rather than let this guy greatly lower attack with his greatly lowering defense from his pre-EZA, I think that would have helped him a little bit more. Let's just be honest, guys. I think we all would have taken this guy getting stacking attack with his, stacking defense with his attack over greatly lowering attack. Let's be honest. I think that is the only issue with this card, is that this guy's super attack effect it's alright, because do keep in mind, let's go ahead and just use the Choose video for reference. I'm going to go and link his source video down below inside the description. Guys, let's just go ahead and see this turn that we're rocking here. This is a realistic turn. This is a real, actual turn you can run. Do keep in mind. Okay, so let's go and see what the truth does here. Let me just go ahead and mute the video. Let's go ahead and just skip, because he's taking a little bit too long. How many orbs did he collect? He only collected 2 orbs. All right. Now, I know the Shadow Dragon stage is not that tough at all. This is just a showcase setting, but this is a real rotation. That Int Whis is a great slot 3 unit. You do have LR, Beerus, and Whis, who I did shit on. I was never a fan of LR, Beerus, and Whis' EZA, but, I mean, they do have that chance to dodge them. I can't hate them. I can't hate them, because their EZA is not that bad. I shitted on them way too goddamn hard. But, like I said, this is a real rotation. He only collected 2 orbs. Alright? 2 orbs. Now, I do believe that this guy does not get any additional attack from orbs. No, he doesn't. He just gains 100. Okay. Before we take a look at the attack stat, let's just go ahead and talk about his passive real quick. So, Beerus starts out with 50% attack and 200% defense at the start of the turn, which is obviously very, very helpful for his card, because in his pre-EZA, he only started out with 100% defense. So him starting out with 200% defense post-EZA with 50% attack is obviously very, very good. Hey, Dokkan snuck a little something in there. They snuck him that little 50% attack at the start of turn, so he can hit slightly more harder. Now, he also gains 150% attack when performing a super attack. I'm pretty sure that's from his pre-EZA, right? It is, yeah, it is from his pre-EZA, so they basically kept that on him. He gains 150% attack when performing a super attack, and he also gains 40% damage reduction with 3 or more key spheres obtained, and he also gains an additional 30% damage reduction with 7 or more key spheres obtained, which is pretty much the bread and butter of this card, which you want to go ahead and just always strive for. You want to strive for those 7 orbs, provided you're not able to get it. It'll be a-okay, because that 40% damage reduction will be completely fine, but guys, that 70% damage reduction is nothing you want to play with. Plus additional 150% attack and defense at the receiving attack, which is just absolutely ridiculous. He takes that one attack and he's going to be hitting like a fucking just behemoth. It's ridiculous. This card, I would easily say, this card supersedes Blue Kaioken Goku's attack stat by double. You guys know how Blue Kaioken Goku, okay, he has to get hit, build up, build up, build up. He's a greatly stacker, I'm not saying that Blue Kaioken Goku's bad, but I think that Beerus opens up with a much more bigger and better attack stat, because he gets hit, gets that 150% attack and defense, and he also has 150% attack in performing a super attack. And do keep in mind, he's stacking attack. I know Blue Kaioken Goku is greatly stacking attack, but this guy's also stacking attack too, so his attack stat is gonna be just as good as Blue Kaioken Goku's. They're gonna both be around the same numbers until Blue Kaioken Goku gets to a more higher turn. Blue Kaioken Goku can completely blow this guy out of the water with attack stats for sure. Don't get it twisted. But I think that around like the end of the fight, where Blue Kaioken Goku's starting to put out some big numbers, Beerus's numbers are gonna be just as well, but it's gonna be like a tad bit like below, but it's nothing to shy away from. Beerus's numbers are gonna be as good as Blue Kaioken Goku's. I just gotta say that they're gonna be good for sure, because I mean, although of course greatly stacking attack is obviously better than stacking attack, the point I'm trying to make is that Beerus is going to be hitting. He's gonna be hitting harder than Blue Kaioken Goku around the earlier parts of the fight. Yes. But the thing is that Beerus is going to be defending better than Blue Kaioken Goku, because Blue Kaioken Goku get his shit pushed in after that guard wears off, and those Reps Universe 7 characters are not really the greatest. I mean, LRUI, you got to dodge with him. I love Super 17. Super 17 is obviously, of course, the best of the bunch when it comes to the Reps Universe 7 units. We really need new Reps Universe 7 characters. I would say when Reps Universe 7 gets more characters, more help, then I could see Blue Kaioken Goku being better than Beerus. But right now, Beerus is he's just like easily a better defender, even with those 3 key spheres. 40% damage reduction with all that defense that he can get post super attack. This guy's going to be looking pretty goddamn good. And God forbid you get him those 7 key spheres, 70% damage reduction post super attack. What's his defense? Not to mention, this guy's gonna be shitting out ridiculous numbers. Great defense on top of, well, his defense, his defense wasn't looking that crazy at the start of the turn, for sure. Let me not lie. I won't lie. 256k defense is not really that great turn 1. Well, is it? Yeah, it's really not. Let's be honest. 256k, and he doesn't get him his damage reduction from those orbs is not really the craziest, but just look at him. I think the reason why I think Beerus is better than Blue Kaioken Goku is because Beerus is going to defend better against these bigger bosses than Blue Kaioken Goku will. That's the thing. That's why I say that, because Beerus can fall back on either his 40% damage reduction for those 3 or more key spheres obtained, or his 7% damage reduction with his 7 or more key spheres obtained. And of course, his attack stat is going to be bigger than Blue Kaioken Goku's until Blue Kaioken Goku stacks up and then goes over Beerus' attack stat. Although Beerus is going to be defending just as well with a good attack stat. So Beerus is going to have a good defense with his damage reduction on top of his stack and attack. Now, my only issue with him is Just his super attack effect. That's it. I think if they made him stack attack and defense, that would have just been so great. But Beerus right now, I think Beerus is the best, in my opinion. Now, of course, no. I'm not even gonna. Let's not even say that. Let's not even say that. Never mind. Did they change anything about his active skill? That's one thing I forgot to mention, is that his active skill. He gets this off, and it's just like, goodbye, enemy. I'm pretty sure the enemy is dead if you get this active skill off. This guy's just going to continue to... You know what? Let's just go ahead and go on over to the video. I want to showcase his turn 1 attack stat and then close out the video. Let's go ahead and see this. So, you have... You know what? Let's just see the attack stat. Beerus gets hit once, 150% attack and defense, 14.7 mil. He only got him 2 key spheres. 2 key spheres! He didn't even get him his damage reduction. Alright, let's go ahead and skip on over to the next attack stat. Let's see. And of course, he's on Gohan's 200% leader skill to bond the master and disciple. Okay, so he has STR Whis on rotation. I'm pretty sure STR Whis does give a support type buff. His defense is now a little bit lower too because Int Whis is not on rotation. Int Whis was giving him a pretty nice support type buff. Okay, this is Beerus' second turn. We gotta see what this is gonna be. This is gonna be nice. I'm pretty sure it's gonna probably be like 15 million. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. So Beerus gives us, okay, we get super attacked. I didn't see how many orbs that Beerus collected to see if he got his damage reduction up, but he's still tanking double digits. 15 million, like I said. Another one? 15.9. It's like Beerus is going to be hovering around, and then you got LR Beerus and Whis at 11 million into a 7 million attack stat. Blue Cock and Goku could definitely pass Beerus in attack stat, but Beerus is still going to be sitting pretty with his 15 million attack stat. Around the end of the fight, you can make the case that this guy can be under a 20 million attack stat. Provided he's stacking up his attack each and every turn and it's not finishing off the enemy for whatever reason. Okay, we're going to look at one more turn and then we're going to close out the video. Ridiculous. This is a ridiculous EZA. This is exactly what LR Beerus and Whis needed. They got it. Their slot 1 Beerus unit. Pretty much. You get him as 3 orbs. Wait, did he get him 3 orbs? He did get him 3 orbs. 40% damage reduction. With 220k defense, doesn't really seem the craziest with 40% damage reduction, but do keep in mind, he's going to get his 150% attack and defense when he gets hit. So, I gotta see what this guy looks like when he goes up against the 8th year anniversary Omega or Sin inside that fight. Is Omega or Sin? I don't remember. I gotta see what he looks like inside that. I think it's Sin. Inside that Sin fight. I have to see it. That is going to be a very interesting test. Okay, so of course he gets super attacked again. I just want to see one more attack stat from Beerus. Oh wow, he takes 150k. Damn, that is not really that great. And his attack stat dropped. Yeah, his attack stat dropped because the support type units, he doesn't have rotation. So when he has support, 10 million for LR Beerus and Whis, definitely really nice. So when he doesn't have a support type units on rotation, his attack stat does drop. That is something very interesting to note. So I think that is really about it. I mean, I can't really hate if people say that Blue Cock and Goku is still better than Beerus. I can't hate it, but I'm sorry, I just like Beerus a little better. That 70% damage reduction you could possibly have in rotation, or that 40% damage reduction you have in rotation, it's just something. Although he did take 150k, but do keep in mind that I'm pretty sure he opened up with a super, right? He opened up with a super. He didn't even give him time. Yeah, the problem is that he can just get supered immediately while he has his damage reduction up and take a bit of damage. See, he took 150k from like the second stage of the Shot Dragon fight. Like, come on now. This fight is not particularly that challenging. So I think that is really about it. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys next video. I love you all. Peace.